Hello everyone, Carnasa here, and welcome back to a Space Engineers live stream. I'm not sure what's going on. My mic sounds like it's got a whole load of reverb or echo on it today. It sounds way more echoey than usual. Hello everyone that's been in the chat as well. Welcome to the second Space Engineers live stream that I'm going to be doing. I saw SN10 is been on its way. What was that? That didn't sound good. I should probably check that out. I just heard something crunch. That really wasn't good. Anyway, I have been working on the interior of here a little bit. I think this is still subject to change, but this is kind of what I've got going at the moment. Yeah, no, I saw SN10 is already on its way out to the launch pad, which is going to be very, very cool. And one thing that I've done in here since the last episode, if it works, there we go. All I need to do is stand in a certain spot and this hangar door will open up. So there we go. And if I leave this section, the hangar door will close behind me as well, which is really cool. Right, I've got my dampeners off. Oh, that was not a smart idea. And that hurt. Okay. Right. Hello everyone. Hello and welcome to the stream. We have nominal liftoff of stream number 2. Welcome Ziggy Kerman. Welcome Katniss. And I do just want to say at the start of this stream, so last night I was on Discord and I felt like I was being a little bit grumpy, and I do just want to apologise to Ziggy Kerman and Katniss because I think I snapped at you slightly over the fact that I wasn't releasing RO videos. And I mean, I had just worked on Kerbal Gets Real, the Next Millennia episode all that day, and I think that's probably why I got a bit funny about it, because I had been working on the video, so I was like, I'm doing RO stuff as well. It will be coming, so I'm very sorry about that. That was just me being a bit grumpy yesterday. But today we are going to be doing some Space Engineers, and what I do want to do today is I want to create a mobile base. So, well, kind of like a large grid rover system, which is going to have a lot of drills on it, so I can go around and basically mine all of the ice that that I possibly need. I don't know, you literally said I snapped and that's all I know. Yeah, no, I felt like I wasn't being my usual happy self, so I felt really bad all of today, and I wanted to apologise on stream, so so thank you anyway. Oh my, I've done that before. It was super freaking fun. What's this? I started a Space Engineers world and my spawn was the worst. I think I've been really lucky with this spawn in the fact that, well, I've got ice everywhere. I'm at the North Pole. So I have got snow absolutely everywhere, which has been really useful for powering my base. In the fact that I am using hydrogen engines for this entire structure, and it is giving me all of the power that I require. I have also been going around and trying to light this place up a little bit because it was very dark at the end of the last video, and I've kind of started doing that. I'm not really sure how the lighting is going to work though. I mean, I love these corridors. As someone mentioned in the last stream, Star Wars corridors. And then, yeah, no, we've got our big old hangar in here. So, cool. And hydrogen is hell to pipe. Is it that difficult? So my hydrogen engine, so I do have a system of conveyors all around this base that are kind of like tucked away. So my hydrogen engine is in here, and I've got a couple of hydrogen tanks, which is more than enough to provide power for this base, which is kind of really nice. And I did start off with a wind turbine, which, yeah, that didn't go according to plan. So I got struck by some meteors in between, well, the last time I did stuff for the episode, and these Gatling guns tried to shoot them down, and they ended up shooting down my wind turbine, which was a bit of a shame. Oh, I've got some scrap metal there. I might as well grab that, and we can whack that back in a refinery. Oh dear, that's not good. So let's go back and we'll just plop this into the refinery. Wind too strong, top the turbine over. Definitely, yes, the wind was, we were in pretty precarious conditions. I don't know, no, what, No, we want to go, we just want to dump stuff off. So let's get all of this and we'll just place this out. And it does look like I'm out of hydrogen. And we want to get rid of the wastewater. Don't need any of that at all. Let's try and fill up our hydrogen bottles. Do we have any ice left? No, we don't. So we are going to have to fill it up from tank number 3. I need to check how much hydrogen I've got left. And actually, one kind of thing that I want to do in this section of the base is to have some LCD screens so I can see exactly how much supplies. Yeah, supplies. How many supplies I have in the base. So how much hydrogen, how many items I do have in my storage. I've got an inventory manager script, which will be pretty cool to try and use that. And hopefully it should be able to tell. And yeah, this is my living quarters. It's pretty small at the moment. We've got a bed, we've got a shower, no bathroom though. So I'm gonna have to hold it in for now anyway. There is a bathroom downstairs. So Carnasa, was it hard for you to find an iron deposit? No, it was not. It was not hard at all. Well, I started with, if I go to it, I started with this rover over here, which did really help. Oh, there's a railing on the floor. Yeah, this really helped. It does have an ore detector on it. So instead of kind of just setting up base where I was to begin with, I drove around until I found somewhere that had a few deposits. So if we come down my miney hole, there's iron everywhere. We've got iron all over the walls and there's a lot of ice as well. And once again, this is so bizarre. Okay. So I'm having, excuse me, I'm having a really weird situation where this ice is turning to stone every other time I load up the game. So this is ice all over here, which is, yeah, it's really useful to mine this. But the last time I loaded up the game, this was all stone. And it's just made it really hard to mine ice recently. And I think now that there is ice back there, there's probably a good time to start trying to mine it again. But that's not going to be the purpose of this stream. The purpose of this stream is going to build this mobile base. And I've got a few ideas. I've not really done anything like this before, so this is going to be interesting. And I saw someone saying, I said that on Steam I'd played this game for about 190 hours now. I was wrong, it's 160. That's still an awful lot, and I still don't think I've played it that much. I think I'm fairly sure that I probably have left the game running at some point, which is why my hours are that high, because I have not been playing it anywhere near 12 hours a day. What I've been doing, well, the last 2 weeks, basically my schedule is 9 till 6 I do uni work. Then 6 till about 2 in the morning, I do video work. And that video work has roughly been split probably about 4 or 5 hours. Or, probably about 4 hours a day on the next millennia. And then maybe 2-3 hours on Space Engineers. I've not been doing any coming home because that's going to happen next week. I'm going to alternate the next millennia and coming home week by week. What happens when you die in this game? So, want to see? I don't think I've actually died yet, but basically, no, I have died. So after I finished the last stream, I left my game running and I ran out of oxygen or food or water or something, and basically you just respawn by this survival kit. Really, really easy, really easy. Hello, Sonot the Hero Type, welcome to the stream. Global warming confirmed. I can't find anything. The first thing I found was magnesium. It took me a really long time to actually find magnesium, which is why I've got a big old hole that kind of goes to the magnesium in this world, which is pretty cool. So, you guys can do better. Why is it every time I come into chat there is like 30 people and like 9 likes? Thank you, Sono. That's Sono's job now. That is Sono's job for the stream. Basically coming in and telling everyone to like the video or like the stream. So, yeah. That's what we're going to be doing today. I feel like I've gotten way off tangent. We are going to be building a mobile base. And some of the ideas, I do want to have something like this on the back. Maybe not quite as large as this. Oh, there we go. I opened it by accident by standing too close to the center. But I want to have... So if anyone caught the last coming home video that I did, I had a rover inside a rover. And I think that would be really, really cool in this if I had this massive, huge mobile base, and then inside it I also had kind of maybe like a small scout rover. I think that would be a cool idea. So that's one thing I want to do. I want to have loads of drills so I can just harvest as much ice as I possibly can. And yeah, I think that's probably what we're going to be doing. So I think first things first, I do need to set up some toolbars so I know what I'm going to want. I think I want the Windows toolbar still. This one's barely got anything on it, so I can replace that. I'm going to need a seat of some description. A control seat, perhaps. Don't really want a flight seat. We're not going to be flying anywhere. Control seat, I'll go for one like that. That looks like it's beefy. Looks like it will do the job rather well. And yeah, it looks rather cool. What else are we going to need? We'll need batteries. Batteries are important. Because, well, otherwise we're not going to gain any power. And one way that I want to power this rover is by using a hydrogen engine, because it's going to be mining loads of ice. So I feel like a hydrogen engine, that's a big old hydrogen tank. I did not want that. I want the small hydrogen tank, if anything. And yeah, no, we're going to be mining loads of ice. So having a hydrogen engine on board is obviously going to be great. A great way of keeping this rover powered. So true, because it's hard. Carnasa, if you get a mobile base, also have an airship in it. That is one thing that I was considering. So I've not completely decided upon this yet. I either want to have a rover inside or some kind of small drone. The reason why I was thinking rover is because I am playing with the orbital mechanics mod, it makes it rather difficult to fly. So since the last live stream, I did add these thrusters on the bottom just to kind of balance out the center of mass of this. So when these thrusters fired, when I went left or right, we weren't tilting to the side, because that's one issue that I did have with this Tiger Moth, the Tiger Moth. And yeah, it was a bit unfortunate. So I don't know if I want to have a flying vehicle that I can actually fly, because it is rather difficult to fly in the game at the moment. But it's something that I might consider. I might have it on top and a rover at the back or something. We'll see when we get to it. What about small rocket? That'll be interesting. I could potentially do some kind of space-worthy vehicle on the back of this. Space engineers seems like smart people. Scrap mechanic. I've never played scrap mechanic. I don't know what that's like. We need 1 billion more likes. Thank you, Micro. So why can't I write? So my mobile base has mini flying miners on it. So yeah, that would probably be a cool idea. So I think as well, let's get a landing gear, because I want to start this off with a landing gear just so it's locked to the terrain and I'm not kind of struggling. That's a small landing gear. I want one of these big old boys, because this is going to be a large grid build. So we do want something large, and I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to go about start doing this. I really don't like the fact that left a massive crater in front of my base. How inconsiderate of that drone. And I think I am going to have to grind this down, because this is really in the way. Although I kind of like having it here. It tells a story. It tells the story of my Gatling turrets being incompetent and shooting down my wind turbine. Right, so I need some steel plate to actually place this down. Let's go and grab some. I think I'll fill my inventory with steel plate for now, just because I know I'm probably going to need a lot. Let's go for large. I think that's where my steel plate is. I am probably also going to have to, in this live stream, I might have to go mining. I don't know how much components this is actually going to use. I have a feeling it will be quite a lot. So there's a smoking wreck over here. Oh yeah, it's the other part of the drone ship that decided it wanted to come and attack me. So yeah, I think maybe let's plop that down there. Will that lock automatically? Does look like it has. Awesome. So there we go, we've built a mobile, no, that's the start of the base. Right, so now I actually have a platform which I'm going to be able to build this on, and I feel like what I am going to do is I will build this around this landing gear, and then I'll remove the landing gear at the end, and we'll just let the rover, the giant mobile base, drop. So, what have I got? I don't need another landing gear now, so I can actually remove that. I've got my hydrogen engines. I feel like I'm going to need an O2H2 generator, so that I can actually fill those up. And one thing I would quite like to do is try and make this airtight as well. And then that way, well, I mean, I am on the Earth-like planet, so it doesn't really matter if it's airtight. It just would be nice. I've had several comments tell me that if you make a space airtight, your power won't run out as quickly. So something that I would quite like to consider, trying to make it airtight. So I might place a vent in there as well. And I think we are going to need a system of tubes. So we will get a conveyor junction in here. And what else? What else? Well, we're going to need wheels. Wheels are kind of pretty important for for our rover, so I can't really place the wheels on here. I do want an antenna as well, so I'll grab one of those so I always know where this base is. I've never used an antenna before in this game, so I don't really know what they do except for kind of highlighting where your base is. Right, so this is just a panel of lights, so I can get rid of those. So now let's get the wheels in here. Get wheels. I'll go for suspension left and suspension right because I am going to need both. What else did I say that I needed? I've got cockpit. I've got my pane of glass. Do I have a... Grab those. And then we go into all blocks. We'll get that there. We'll get... Could do some rounded armor. Never used the rounded slopes, so that might be interesting. We'll get that. We'll get that. We'll get that. And I think that should actually be everything that I'm going to need. Carnasa, about a week ago, I uploaded my first KSP Realism Overhaul episode for my series. So far, the video has 14 views and 3 likes. Would you say these are results that should be expected? Well, when I started my channel 7 months ago, I started on RimWorld, and I was getting about 5 views per video. I started promoting my series, Kerbal Gets Real, on Reddit. Basically, my start series, the first series I did on this channel was the RimWorld one, and I kind of really wasn't happy with that. I didn't have a proper microphone for the start of it, and I didn't have my audio settings set up in a way that I wanted, so I didn't really go about massively promoting that. As soon as I started Kerbal Gets Real, I was a lot more confident with actually talking into a microphone, and I felt like I'd kind of sorted out a lot of my issues as well. So that's when I started promoting it, but I think in the first week Kerbal Gets Real went live, I think I had about 60 views or thereabouts. I'm not sure. Everybody sub to Purple Ghost and me. Purple, that's pretty normal. Yes. Carnasa barely had 100 views until his channel took off. Yeah. So RimWorld, the RimWorld series, I think probably all in had maybe about, as Sono said, 100 views, if that. Really, not that many. Over 26 videos, I think that series was. So that's what, 4 views a video. Some of them had 0 views until very, very recently. So, yeah. My first video had 471 views in the first week, and around 400 of them were from external sites. So Katniss, basically, all of my views came from Reddit, because I posted on Reddit, well, when I started Kerbal Gets Real anyway. So, I've got a light armor block section. What are we gonna also need in here? I would really like to be able to get a survival kit in here at some point, but unfortunately, I do not have any silver. I'm going to clear up this section as well, and I think this will contain pistons. We'll get pistons, we'll get drills. We will get rotors, because I feel like I'm going to be using rotors in this build, at least a little bit. And hinges, maybe. I've not used hinges yet, but that's something that I probably should learn how to use. So we are going to grab some of those. Do hinges have conveyors on them? They do. They do. Awesome. So that's going to be helpful. Right, so I'm just going to run through what I've got. I've got my light armor. I've got my wheels. I've got some of the basic components that I'm going to need inside. I think what I'm going to do for here is I'm going to use this to have air vents, because I am going to need air vents if I want to pressurize the inside. We're going to need a door of some description so that we can close it up. I think I might go for a hangar door as well. No, that I've already got the hangar door. There we go. We've got doors and hangar doors, so that will sort out the back. Is there anything else that I'm going to need for this build? I suppose I could add a gyroscope. That might help with a bit of control, although I don't imagine this to be moving particularly fast. So I got light armor. What else? What else is necessary? I'm just going to go through. I could put some guns on it. I mean, guns might be nice. Bit of defense in case something flies over me and I need to deal with it. Because there are enemies in this, as well. The crashed ship on my left kind of gives away. So I do have to kind of be careful of that. And actually, no, I think one other thing that might be useful, if I'm going to spend a long time on this base, and if I'm going to take this roving quite far, I should probably put some daily needs blocks in here as well, just so that way I've got a backup supply of all of the food stuff that I'm going to need. And I think all I need is a water recycling system and...
Storm inbound.
Oh, hello. And a food resequencer. I think that will be everything that I need. So, meteor storm. Hello? Hello? Well, I got the warning. Uh-oh. Oh, that was miles away. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. I mean, I could go and check that and see if it's got anything good. I think I will, because there is a chance that... Oh my god, there's more! Ah! Where did you come from? Okay. Well, there's loads. They're everywhere. Well... that was slightly unexpected. Okay, so this is one of the impact craters. What have we got in here? Not an awful lot, by the looks of things. Hang on, if I change to a, drill, it's going to tell me... Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's actually really nice. That could potentially help me get some... nice tools, although it doesn't seem to be dropping anything at all. Oh, there we go, we got some platinum ore. Awesome. More platinum ore. Oh, this is awesome. This is really cool. I can probably make some good tools using this. I might even be able to get myself a really good welder, and that will really, really help with this build. Oh, that's actually pretty epic. Sweet. Oh my god, meteors. Meteor, I think. Communism intensifies. For the last time, it's his Discord. I just run it. So you do own the Discord though, don't you? I'm fairly sure you are the server owner. And thank you so much for all of the help that you do with the Discord as well. It's very, very, very helpful, very useful. And basically, I'm a bit useless when it comes to Discord. So another hero type, set that up for me. What have we got here? What is this? Are you gonna tell me? Ice? Is it just ice, or is this something? Is there something nicer in here? Why can't I dig? I just want to see what these meteors gave me, because that platinum could actually be really useful. I mean, I'm not going to be creating any iron thrusters for a while, but it doesn't seem like there's an awful lot in this one. Oh well. I've lost my base. I've lost my bearings. Is that one of the... Is that the meteor that I'd already drilled out? I think this might be. I should have put waypoints. That would have been smart, but I am not a smart man. Okay, so let's get back to the base. I just want to chuck this in and see how much platinum I get out of this, because it would be really, really, really nice if I was able to make an enhanced welder. Wow, that door just yeeted me across the base. Okay, so let's go to the refinery, just through here, and there we go. No, oops. Right, so platinum, I want that to go in my actual refinery, because it's the only one that will refine that. How many ingots do I get from this? Wow. Barely anything. How many do you need? How many do you need for a better tool? For the best tool. So if I come to tools, we need 0.67 platinum ingots for a grinder, and I'm going to assume it's going to be the same for a welder. So I don't think we are going to be able to produce that, which is a shame. Where's my refinery gone? Refinery. Yes, we have 0.18. Oh well, not enough to create at all. That's a shame. Damn it. Right, anyway, enough of the distractions. The meteor storm has come and gone. Let's work on this. I still need to figure out if I've got my toolbar completely configured. Death Star, do it. Do it. Carnasa, you can increase the range of your antenna in the control panel if you keep losing it. I don't have an antenna on this base. I probably should put one on. The only antenna that I've got on is the respawn pod. I've never really used antenna before, so yeah, no, it's something that I've not really used. You found platinum? Damn you! Yes, that was rather fortunate. That was a rather lucky meteor. There was more meteors over there, but I don't think I'm going to go check those out. I think I'm going to start working on this. So I do need a connector. Cool. So I do have a connector on one of these bars. I think I'll place another one on this one though, because I feel like that will be more useful. There we go. We'll go for a connector on there. So wheels, doors, connectors, yeah, that sounds, and air vents for some reason. Daily need stuff, light armor blocks, drills, pistons, all of that, and then just some generic stuff that is also going to go inside. I think that might be it. I really can't think of anything else that I need. I mean, I'm going to fill it, I'm going to put lights and all of that in it eventually. I mean, turrets, maybe I'll get some turrets. We'll go for, I don't want small ship. We'll go for this Gatling turret. There we go. That plus over there should mean that hopefully it does everything that we are going to want, which will be really cool. How are you going to name it? I don't know. I'm not very good with names at all. If you've seen any of the episodes of my series, we've got the rover that shall never be named, or the rover that shall not be named. I think someone suggested Voldemort, probably because I called it the rover that shall not be named. There's been a few name suggestions for that, and I do really need to stick with one. Although I kind of just like calling it the rover that will never have a name at the moment. This is the Tiger Moth, so I do sometimes come up with names. This will probably just be like the Snow Crawler, because I've kind of got. I don't want it to look like a sand crawler from Star Wars, but I feel like that's kind of going to be what it is going to be like, except we are in the snow, so it's the snow crawler rather than the sand crawler. So, right, okay. I think that's probably enough delaying, and I think we're going to just build out some kind of baseline system. There we go. If I have some kind of shell, which is most of the way across, something like this, now I can start thinking about where I'm going to place parts. I wonder what the first thing to do should be. Maybe wheels. Yeah, I think if I get the location of the wheels down, that might make it a bit easier to kind of work around it. So I want the wheels quite wide. So I think maybe if I extend this, and I kind of want 6 wheels rather than 4, just to, you know, give it a bit of sustenance. I'll get rid of this, because I'm assuming wheels are only going to be attached to one. Oops, I got rid of both of them. So if I have a wheel with 2 blocks in between, like that, and then maybe I could go for 8 wheels. Is 8 wheels too much? 8 wheels might be too much. Is there such a thing as too much? I don't know. All these questions and more will be answered on stream. Right, so this is our right wheel suspension. So if we go like that. So 2 is too close. Okay, 2 is too close, so we need a gap of 3 in between. Why can't I get rid of that? So let's do this, and I need to go back to my light armor blocks, wherever they may be. I've got one here, I'll just use that. 3 gap. And a gap of 3. And then finally another gap of 3. And then this thing is getting very, very large and very, very cumbersome, and it's going to be big. And I think maybe I probably want to have these out like this, so it's 5 wide. This is going to be a large build. It's going to be a large build. The biggest thing that I've built so far. So this is basically just, yeah, working on the bottom of this. Okay, let's do that. I hope that is enough clearance space for these wheels to actually spawn. So let's grab our right wheels again. We place that there. Place that there. Yes, it is! We can place the wheels, and we might even be able to get away with placing the larger variants of wheels on here, because I think at the moment this is just a 3x3. If I went for a 5x5, I kind of want to see how ludicrous this looks. Are they really, really big? Am I going to regret doing this? I very, very well might do. Right, so if I grab this wheel 1x1, and we can't actually place it on. Oh yes, we can. If we do this, and then we do this, and I can't seem to place it on. That's because, I mean, that's huge. That's massive. If I weld this up, I should hopefully be able to place it on. So if I go for that, there we go. Components added to the build planner. Now this is going to probably get annoying coming to and from here. At least I've got a connector here. So can I withdraw all of those steel plates? Okay, that's fine. Start welding this up. I just want to see how big the 5x5 wheels are, because I think they're going to be very, very large, and I'm not sure if that's going to be what I want. Why can I still can't withdraw? Am I out of steel tubes? Oh, I might be out, bounce. I very well might be out of steel tubes. So let's go to the assembler and create just, you know, like that many. There we go. Already created. Fantastic. I'm going to need a lot of materials for this build. So I might need to do maybe a mining trip at some point in the stream. We'll see. I might be able to get most of it done, but I don't know. Why can't I place the wheel? Oh, I can. But the wheel is too big. So I collide with the wheel, and I think it's not letting me place it. Is there any way around this? I mean, I've got steel plate, so unable to place wheel. Yeah, it should just be able to go on here. Or is it because this is only a 3x3 suspension? Yeah, it seems like I can try and place it there, but because I am within the collision box of the wheel, it's not allowing me to do that. Have I missed a bigger suspension that I need? 1x1, 1x1, 3x3. There is a 5x5 suspension. What do these look like? Oh wow, they are considerably larger. I mean, I might just go with the. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the 3x3 wheels. I think that will probably be fine. I think 5x5 might have been a little bit too big, a little bit too ambitious, right? So if we get this 3x3 wheel, we'll whack that on. Unable to place. Why? Why are you unable to place that? It was on there before. This is not going well. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Or actually, can you just add a wheel? So if I go attach, add wheel. Hey, there we go. So that was a lot easier than I was anticipating. Huge suspension. Huge suspension. V to go into third person. Does that help with building? I'm not entirely sure. Katniss's name suggestion, as big as your mum. What is this? Is this 2010? 2010 chord. They want their your mama jokes back. It's been a while since I've heard a your mum joke. Actually, no, it's not been that long. I've got a friend who still likes to do them all of the time. So it's really, really not been that long whatsoever. Right, so let's place those there. Let's place those there. And let's place those there. And then I can get the suspension left over on this side. All done. And then we're starting to get somewhere. No, suspension. That's not how you are meant to go. And I don't actually know. Which way do these go? I feel like it should be that way. Is that the way that I've done it on this side? Or no? I don't know wheels. Wheels elude me. So, which way? What? It's funny that I've clipped straight through that as well. Does that go at the top, or does that go at the top? I'm going to go with this black part at the top, and hopefully that looks all right. And I mean, if it's the same on both directions, it shouldn't really affect the build in the slightest. So we should be all right. There we go. We've got a system of wheels that have all been built. Now, I think what I'm going to do is go to my light armor blocks, and I'm going to build some kind of shell around this. And I think if I go for, yeah, go for like a 5 wide, just flat base. I'm going to need a lot of space in here. There's a lot that I want to build with this. I'm almost certainly not going to get this completely done on stream, but hopefully I should be able to roughly get the outline and all of the vital components all built up, because I feel like this is going to take a really, really long time. Considering the amount of steel plate that I'm going to need for this, yeah, this is going to be big. I think I want it to have multiple floors as well. So, Carnasa, you've got it right. Awesome, awesome. When you're in third person, it can be easier for big objects, I'm sure, is the scroll wheel to zoom out. I think you can still add wheel on the control panel. So I was able to add that wheel, which was, yeah, that really helped. And I can fit that back on. Okay, so this is the base. I kind of want to have a look and see how big these airtight hangar doors are. Can we... Gate won't be big enough. So if I go for maybe something like this, I can get a 2. So that's going to be a really big back. Okay, so if I have a look, how much leeway have I got under here? I could probably do half blocks, maybe. Half blocks might be the extent of what I can build under here. Let me weld a wheel. What do I need? Only 6 large steel tubes. That's not as much as I was anticipating. Right. Okay. Can't withdraw a lot of the equipment. Oh well. Hopefully I should be able to do most of it. Am I really out of steel plate? God damn it. I'm so so unprepared for this stream today. So we are going to, no, that's the wrong button. We want to go for our production panel, and we're going to go for an assembler. Maybe just create 500 of that. And I think I needed just a few of these for now. I will create, no, what I'm going to do, I'll just create 6, because that will be enough for what I need. And then I will create some more of those, and then I'll create some more of those, and then I'll create some more of those, and those. Probably don't need that many if I'm going to be honest, but we'll create a lot of that because I will need a lot of that. Right, let's grab that. All components successfully withdrawn. Fantastic. Let's grab this and finish welding this up, and then I can see just actually how big the wheels are once they have been completed. I mean, that's like the size of me. That's way bigger than me. That's like 2 times the size of me. They're huge. So, 100% not trying to backseat. I got like 1,300 hours of this game, driving me nuts with all the mods. Yes, I've not got many hours in this game whatsoever. I have, well, as I was saying earlier on, I've got 160 hours on this. I've been playing this for about 2.5 weeks, and I think those 160 hours aren't correct. Because I do not have anywhere near that amount of hours. I've not been playing it for about 12 hours a day, not by any shot, right? So I want to maybe work out what I'm going to have in the interior, and there is something that I have forgotten to place in. I do want a large cargo container, or a couple of large cargo containers. That way I will be able to store all of my goodies, all of the stuff that I mine. I feel that's probably quite an important thing to have. It's 3x3, so that's going to make it difficult walking around this, but oh well. And I need interior plates for this. Great. This is... Oh, let's go grab some of those. Right, so I keep pressing the wrong buttons. What is it? I've been playing this game loads recently. I know the buttons to press. We want interior plate. There we go. We'll grab 102 of that. And I'll also grab some of those steel plates as well, because I feel like I am going to need quite a few of those as well. So let's just grab that, fill up our inventory, fly back over here, and create ourselves a large cargo container there and a large cargo container there. Yes. This is... Oh. Right, let's go recharge. Let's go recharge quickly. Using La Tiger Moth. There we go. So, it's been 20 minutes. 20 minutes since what? So I've started building up the rover. Going about as well as I could anticipate. If you didn't know, you can shift middle mouse button to queue up components from your build planner. I did not know that. But to be honest, I'm going to have so many different things that I'm going to be building in this that I'm not entirely sure if that's going to save me any time whatsoever. Because, yeah, I mean, to get all of the components for a lot of this, like, there's so many components. So many components. So I want this to be the rear. And I think, because we've got this here, if I get a connector... I've already got a connector, haven't I, on one of my toolbars. There we go, we've got one there. So I could place a connector here, and that would... No, that's probably not the best of places to place it. I think if I go for my conveyor junction, it's a cargo container, conveyor junction, there we go. And we do something like this, and then place a connector... If I can find my connector, there we go. Place a connector there. That was the right way, wasn't it? Yeah, there we go. So this back section of this giant rover will be where I keep my smaller rover, and now I've got somewhere that I can actually connect it up to this main section. Now, I think probably the next thing that I'm going to want to do, if I come for... How big is a small hydrogen tank? It's not particularly small, and there's only a connector on one side. On these sides, they're going to be hard to pipe up. Someone already said that earlier on in the stream. Yeah, they're going to be rather irritating to pipe up. So I think what I will do is I will place that there. Place one on either side, like that. There is going to be a method in my madness. It probably doesn't look like there is any method to this at all at the moment, and, well, you probably would be right. But if I create... No, that's not a conveyor junction. That's a conveyor junction, and I think I'm going to go for this. Actually, no, I'll go for the junction, and then I will go for the tube there. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Because for some reason I do want to be going fully symmetrical at the moment. I'm not going to make this symmetrical though. There is a bit of asymmetry that I do want in this build. It's not going to be 100% symmetrical, because yeah, that'd be rather boring. Oh my, come on, another one? Are you serious? I can't even see it this time as well, due to the fact that it is in the middle of a snowstorm as well. So I really hope that doesn't come anywhere near me. And... just to be safe, I think I'll turn on one of these Gatling guns to target meteors. So, where are we looking at? Where are we firing? Well, that didn't sound good. Was that the only meteor? If I go back to this and it's been hit by... No, we're good, we're good. And nuclear weapons! Carnasa, when will you continue the Zombie RimWorld series? So I kind of stopped that because it just wasn't really getting any views. I might start it again if there's a lot of interest, because I've still got that save up and running, and it's exactly where I left it. But yeah, no, it didn't really get that much of an interest, so basically I decided to stop it. Because it really wasn't getting any views whatsoever. But if people are interested, I will definitely continue on with that series. Right, so I want one of these. So we'll go for grated stairs, just grab those. And I need construction components, fantastic. Let's grab some of those. And we'll go construction components, and we'll just grab some of those. There we go. This is all just trying to kind of make it work as I go along. So there we go, and then we've got a way of getting up to this kind of section, and then we can access our cargo here, and I'll have a grated catwalk along here, and then I will probably place some O2 generators, O2 H2 generators. I've already got that out. I need to go to my section that actually has that. If I can find it. Where are you? I cannot see it. Where has it gone? There we go. O2, H2 generators. So they do have... Yes, they do. They have ports on this side, which is going to be nice. So if I go like that, that's the correct way up. We'll place one of those there like that, and then we'll place another one there like that. There we go. Still sticking with that symmetry. Still sticking with that symmetry. And it's kind of nice because this is, well, it's all oxygen and hydrogen. It's all kind of related. And then I suppose to really finish that off, we could put a hydrogen engine on the very, very bottom. Can you place? No, that's a small grid one, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we could do that like this. And then this way, if we have hydrogen engines on here, I'm not sure if 2 is going to be too much. It will sound like a massive truck-like vehicle because it will be churning through the hydrogen. These sound like diesel engines, so that'd be rather cool. It will sound the part as well. And I think what I want over here is one of those grated stairs again, so I can actually get down from this section. So if I flippity-flip that around like that, there we go, and place... No, bad stairs, and I don't have my grinder welder set up on that. Toolbar, nice, okay, there we go. This is going to need to come out a bit more, because I have now run out of space, and this is where I'm going to have my cockpit and living quarters. No, that's the wrong thing. Right, let's go for like armor block, like armor block, like armor block, like armor block, and we'll carry on going in this direction for a little bit. So we've got 2 coming out that way. Okay. And then, yeah, we'll be able to store some kind of rover mechanism over there. So if I come out 3 this way, and then I think what I want is to have kind of the cockpit coming out in one direction. So I think I'm going to have that coming out here. Yes, we'll see. Churning through H2 quick. This is massive. It will be massive by the time I'm done with it, and it will be very useful. Hopefully, it's gonna mine so much ice. And I have kind of thought of the way that I want to mine ice, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but we'll see if it does work. I do need a way of getting up to the roof of this thing though, and I think in order to do that, I'm going to block this off, and we might have either a ladder going up, or we're gonna have some kind of stair system. If I get my grated stairs out, where are they? Where are they? I've got so many things in so many different hotbars. So if we go like that, so we can build a stair around a 1 pillar. 1, 2, then we can't get up there. 1. Ooh, maybe a giant broom underneath the rover to eat the ice underneath the rover. That might be a cool idea, actually. I could probably fit up the conveyor systems in here, the conveyor systems underneath the large cargo containers to be able to do that. So what I was thinking of doing is having some kind of piston system on the top which extends out and then has maybe like a line of drills, and it just kind of like mines it as we drive along. That was going to be my original plan anyway. I wonder if it might be smarter to have this stair system here, because we could do this, and we could do this. I'm going to be able to access everything, aren't I? No, I'm not. I've kind of blocked myself off. That was a dumb move. Oh well. And then we could also get some kind of stair going up there once I've got a block in there, and then hopefully that should put us not quite on the level that we need to be. Or maybe I could just have a catwalk coming out here over the vehicles that we're going to have in this storage area. Yeah, I think I'll go for that. I think I will go for that. So, cockpit and outer layer of the armor. I think that's probably what I'm going to focus on next, because I feel like having this, I need this to all be kind of hidden. So we're going to go grab my favourite set of blocks, which is the half blocks. I don't know why, I just think they're like the best to use. So we're going to get one of these, and I really can't rotate anything in this game to save my life. We'll grab these here like this. Something like that, so we've got a nice bit of a structure coming next to the wheels. And we will place some more light armor blocks on top of those. And I think I'm gonna, I don't know how I'm going to go about doing it yet. Excuse me. Seem to really have a bit of a throaty voice today. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to go about building the front and kind of merging it in so that it all fits. But there we go, we've got something going on. I might still swap these to 5x5 because once I see how big this is, I might change my mind very, very quickly. Like, very, very quickly. So, yeah, 5x5 might be a better idea. So I think if we go for something like this, we go for something like this, all the way along, and then do I want to, I could place a half block there. That gives us a bit of room to run over. Or I could just, no, we'll go for a half block there. And then, I think I might go for another half block on top of that, and then just have something on the top, like going in that direction. Oh, I don't know. Alisea, I'll get baking. Ready for recruiting. Even brought the t-shirts. Oh, hello, Alisea. Welcome to the stream. Is that the first thing you said? Do the guidelines annoy anyone else? What guidelines? It's Alisea. No, I think that is probably the first thing that she said so far, because that is... Someone's just... Well, Katniss has just said it's Alisea. Right, so... Okay. Just a flaming wreck here. This requires a lot of thinking, so I think it's time to put my glasses on. Not that they really help in any shape or form, but, you know, I feel like I need to be fully focused. I need to be fully focused on what I'm going to be doing with this. And right now, I mean, I'm kind of happy with how this is turning out. The catwalks in here will look quite cool. Do I want to start welding anything up? I need to figure out the way that I'm going to have my system of pistons at the top. And Gatling turrets, because I kind of do want some Gatling turrets on this thing. Just to give me a little bit of defense, and I feel like they probably should also go on the top, but maybe I can have those at the front away from these cargo containers. I think that would probably be smart. So this seems to be roughly the middle of the craft. Yes, it is. It is indeed. So what I'm going to do here is start working on my piston system. So if I grab myself a conveyor, go for a conveyor junction. Yes. And then should be able to get something out like this. And unfortunately... Is that gonna... Yeah, no, we still will be airtight. We still will be airtight. If I grab conveyor junctions like this, and maybe place a piston on the side? Oh, decisions. If I go... Yeah, no, I think I'll place a piston on the side. How far does that extend? It's quite far. Something unable to place piston, right? So this will extend 10 meters out, which will be about there. I think that's where I want it. I think that'll be good. It'll be out of the way of the wheels and should hopefully be okay. And then what I want on that is an advanced rotor. Do I need to weld this up before it will snap? That's really, really annoying. Oh, Oh, it's because it's a small advanced rotor, right? I made a mistake. Right, so we want to go for, oh, there we go, rotors. And I seem to have messed up this as well. Okay, where is my rotor gone? It's there. Let's grab that. Cool, there we go, now we can do it. And it seems to be not liking that, but we do want an advanced one because we need the conveyor system to be able to let us out. So, glasses, IQ plus 50. Yes, indeed. It is time for the big guns. It is definitely time for the big guns. I need to figure out exactly what I'm doing, and I need the glasses on because this is serious big brain time. Big brain time. Not that I'm very good at big brain time in the slightest, right? So I want to remove this part. Then can I add a small head? I can add a small head. Awesome. Yes, I've got a small head. Sweet. That came out wrong. Right, so. Oh, can you not? Can you not? I've had it up to here with these meteor storms. Yeah, really, they're not helping out in the slightest. So we've got a small section. And that means I want to have I don't want a small piston. Oh, I might need, this is not going well for me right now. Oh, there we go, there's the meteors. So yeah, no, I want to use small drills just purely because small drills are a lot more efficient. Oh no, I'm running out of hydrogen. That's not good. Yeah, no, small pistons, small drills are a lot cheaper to make than the larger ones, so if I do that, it will be, well, I won't have to spend anywhere near as many resources, so we'll go for hydrogen tank number 3. We'll fill these up. We've still got some hydrogen, which is nice. I might need to go ice mining, though. I might need to go ice mining, get the rover out, and go for a bit of a mining sesh. Yes, I mean, that's looking pretty ginormous from the outside already. Kind of liking how this is looking. Hi, Dad. Wait, what? No idea what goes on in this game. So I build stuff, basically. Catwalks. Where did catwalks? Genius mode activated. Yes, indeed. So, ow. Right. So. I need to figure a way of extending my drills so that they barely just scrape the surface. I want one either side. And I don't really, yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. There's going to be a lot of umming and ahhing about this until I've really settled on a design that I like. So we're going to go for... Oh, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I think I'm going to keep these as 2 conveyor junctions, purely because they're a bit more stable than these tubes. Cost a bit more money, but, well, not money, parts, but that doesn't really matter. We'll go for, I need to make sure that these are all the right way around, because at the moment, yeah, there we go. We'll go for that, and then that way it says conveyor up there, which is going to really not trigger any OCD in me whatsoever. Right, so if we go for a piston, and we go for a piston, and then we go for a rotor. So unless, can you add a small piston head on, can you add a small head on a piston? Add piston head, no, I don't think you can. No, you can only add them on rotors. Right, so advanced rotor, we need one of those on there. And I think what I might do is I might weld some of this up now. And first things first though, I need a battery on here. So I think I'm gonna place some batteries here. And yeah, I'm gonna weld some of this up so I can actually see how these pistons extend. Right, so if we go for a battery there and a battery there, have the power coming out like that. There we go, right. Yeah, I'm gonna weld these up. I'm gonna go empty out my inventory first so I know exactly what I'm going to need. We're gonna get rid of those, that, and there we go. We got a full inventory. Well, an inventory that has nothing in it. Okay, so We want parts for that, and we want parts for that, and that. And yeah, that'll be good. Because I do need to... Ow. I really need to stop doing that. Really, really, really need to stop doing that. That's going to really hurt me. And now I need to heal. Use pistons. Pistons? I am using pistons. I'm trying to use pistons. I'm probably trying and failing at using pistons because I'm not very good, but I want to use pistons in this build. I really want to use pistons in this build all over the place. And there is some kind of build that I do want to do at some point soon that I think will be really cool, that is going to use rotors and wheels, and I'm really looking forward to building that in this save. God, power cells weigh so much. It's going to be a lot of trips. A lot of trips to get this battery done. This is going to take a really long time to build this entire thing up, isn't it? Right, so we need even more. 26 more power cells. I mean, what I could do, potentially, is equip the Tiger Moth with a lot of the stuff that I'm going to need to build this. Although, I'm not sure how I feel about that, purely because it's so difficult to fly. It's really difficult to fly, that thing. Purely because of the orbital mechanics mod. Okay, so... start welding this up. Cool, we've got enough to do this conveyor junction. I didn't really need to weld this up, did I? But, oh well, I'm doing it now. Might as well. We're going to need it one day anyway. Oh, hello. Wait, what? Oh my god, I'm being attacked! No! I had no warning whatsoever. Whoa, I witnessed that one that time. Okay. Oh, it's still got some batteries remaining and some gyros. Whoa! So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Free stuff from the heavens. Free stuff from the heavens, basically. Yeah, I can scrap this all down and use it to make stuff. Some of this has actually survived quite nicely. I mean, a lot of these atmospheric thrusters have. That was like a sneak attack. I had absolutely no warning whatsoever. I've not even got a marker, a HUD marker on that ship that spawned that in. I'm very, very, very lucky that didn't break any of this, though. Although, this is just leaving clutter everywhere. Like, ugh. I mean, I can get rid of it. Let's grind it down. Come on. Well, that piece appears to be stuck in the ground. Interesting. Restore it and make it your own. I mean, I have a flying vehicle that kind of works. And I do want to create some other kind of flying vehicle, and maybe drones. I don't know if I want to restore this. It's pretty battered. I mean, it's got... How many atmospheric thrusters has it got left? Not enough to give it any lift. It's only got one on this side. It's got loads going down. Or maybe this was its lifting side. Maybe it's just flipped upside down. That possibly could be it. Oxygen is O2. O does not work, so you need 2. What's this? So, where am I reading this? Two water molecules equals 2 hydrogen molecules and 1 oxygen molecule. I'm very confused what's going on there. So you need 2. Where did this come from? Unlimited power, H2. Hydrogen and oxygen, 2H2O, 2H2 and O2. I'm very confused at the moment. I'm very confused. I really don't know what's going on. I even did chemistry at university and I've still not got any idea what's going on. It's been a long time since I did chemistry. I study computer science at the moment at uni. I've changed course. I finished doing chemistry like 6, 7 years ago, maybe. I can't actually remember. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Right, so finish this. There we go. We've got a piston that has power. Let's see how far we can extend this. So we're going to go for this. I think it will go quite far. Well, that's definitely cleared the wheels. So that's okay. Nice. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted. Let's craft this rotor. Did I put the components for this in already? I did, didn't I? Ah, and we've actually got them on us. Awesome! Let's say computer science nerd. Definitely not. Right, so we've got a rotor on here. I think I do want to, yeah, I want to remove that because I feel like I want to have a small rotor part attached to this. And then that way, as I was mentioning earlier, I can use small drills, which will be a lot cheaper than using large drills. Right, so let's do this. And then I've at least got this all welded up. Come on. Let's grab that. Oh no, I can't withdraw a few of the components. Oh well. Oh dear. Right, so there we go. Rotor parts. Awesome. So that should now be a small part, and we should be able to connect some kind of small system on here. And if I find my location of my drills, which is here. So that's quite clearly not going to reach where I want it to. We are going to have some kind of system of pistons that go down. Or maybe a solitary piston that goes down. Although I know small grid pistons are really, really small. Really, really small. What can I do? I think I might remove that rotor. And have a large grid piston going down. I think that's probably the way I want to go. Although that's going to make this really awkward. Really, really awkward. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. Oh. Come on. Right, we'll place some rubbish in here that we don't need. There we go. Get rid of you. We'll come back and we'll finish grinding this down. Why is my inventory full? I just emptied it. Or at least I put a load out. What have I got loads of? Scrap metal doesn't need to be in there. I can probably get rid of the steel plate as well. Carnasa, what do you drink in all your lives? It's usually Mountain Dew. So that's what I'm drinking today. Just because the shop nearby me does Mountain Dew 2 for £2. Why? Oh dear. Oh, it's because it had loads of steel plate in there. What is my inventory full of? Oh, large steel tubes. They are huge, aren't they? They take up loads of space. And I forgot to do this. I forgot to weld this rotor part. Oh, we need more steel plate. Luckily, here's some I prepared earlier. Right. That would have been an issue if I'd have forgotten to do that, because then things wouldn't have gone through. So, right, I need to think about this. I need a way of going down so that we can actually mine, and I want this to be kind of in a way that looks good. So I think, unless no, but hinges won't work with, you can't change hinges to small grid, can you? Because I could potentially put a system where the drill just goes down like, no, I'm not going to do that. That would be dumb. Dumb idea. Use a rotor to rotate the big piston. See. Oh. I need a conveyor junction here, whatever I do. Interior plate. Great. Great, great. Always coming back here. Yeah, no, I need a conveyor piece here, whatever I do. I think a junction. Can you not? Like, seriously. Where has my conveyors gone? Conveyor junction. Right, let's place it on correctly this time. There we go. So I've got a conveyor junction. Maybe what I could do is have another couple like this. So a whole system of conveyors like that. Then I can have some pistons, a couple of pistons. I'm in the wrong menu bar. We'll go for that there. That there, I need steel plate. Great. Well, easy way to get that. Well, there should be an easy way to get that if it works. There we go. Just, come on. There we go. Steel plate. Steel plate. Awesome. Right, so yeah, let's get a second piston coming downwards as well. There we go. Something like that. And then I could extend these two. What does this look like when it's all the way in? Does it clear the wheels? It does clear the wheels, but it's not going to clear the wheels with drills attached. Oh, that's not good. Is it going to clear the wheels if I have anything else on this? This is kind of important, because if I maybe got myself a conveyor, where are they? I'm losing track. I'm losing track of everything. I know there's one on the end of one of these. There. So if I got a conveyor junction and I place that there, I place that there, like that, then I... Oh, this plan isn't gonna work. This plan is not going to work in this current situation. At least I don't think it will. Is there anything I can do about this? Right, let's extend that. I just want to see if this works. So if I go velocity 1, are they able to get past the wheels? I think they did. Yeah, it looks like they are clear. But only just. And maybe this is where I have my hinge. Yeah, if I have a hinge here. So, where's the hinge gone? Is that it? That's it. If I have a hinge here, and then that should connect up via conveyor, and what I can do is I can have the drills come up this way. Yeah, that might just do the trick. Need steel plate. Let's go grab some more steel plate. Yeah, this should work. This should work, hopefully. I think anyway. I could be very wrong here. So if we grab another hinge that goes like that, and what I want to do is I do want to weld these up. Let's empty my build planner, go into here. We're going to get rid of all of this junk that I seem to have been accumulating, and we will just do that. Cannot withdraw to construction components. Fantastic. Hopefully that's because I can't carry them and not because I've run out, because if I've run out that would be very sad. Right. And this should have a hinge part on it. Yes. Awesome. So that will connect up our drill, and then... I don't really want to use a large drill. I really don't want to use a large drill. Lower limit 90, upper limit 90. That's okay. That's what I want. We want to turn this up like this. Let's just go real quick. There we go. And now what I do is I place a drill up there, and when we get to mining, we can just use the hinge to move it down. And actually, we probably... Oh no, we did need these pistons. We needed a way of extending this down. But yeah, that should, with a little bit of luck, work. If we get a drill on top of here. I mean, I don't really want to use one of these large drills. I want to use one of the smaller drills, but I think maybe a large drill is all we can really use at the moment, because I don't really want to be messing around with rotors. And if we come down from this side, yeah, we are going to need the piston to extend it. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I will create a large drill. It's not actually that much more. There we go. And now all I need to do is copy that over to the other side. So I've got a system of 4 large drills. Awesome. So Carnasa, completely ignoring chat. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Another idea, put a piston from the back to the front on the roof so you can move the drill back and forth, or with rotors to make them face forwards. So length doesn't matter, only with... Hang on. Use a rotor to rotate the big piston. Use a rotor to rotate this big piston. Is that what you mean? 1 large drill is 6 small drills worth of steel. Yeah, I know the large drills are a lot more resource intense, but to be honest, I've got an abundance of steel at the moment. I've got quite a lot. Quite a lot. And I don't know, I think the larger ones look quite cool. I'm not sure though if I should. No, use a rotor to rotate the piston going down. This one. How would that help? All I could do is rotate it round like this. That wouldn't... I don't think that would help at all. At least as far as I'm aware. If I... Yeah. Oh... I could place a rotor there like that and have them come like this and this. But to be honest, I think the hinge idea works. And I kind of like how this looks. And it should all basically, once it's done, it should... I could potentially use a timer block to... basically make this all kind of like unassemble and transform in front of me, which I think will be really cool. So I'm going to bring this back in because I don't need this out anymore. Just going to check, make sure that it clears that. Yes, only just though. Only just, so it does mean I can't use 5x5 wheels. And then yeah, we get this cool little section just kind of hanging on the side of the big rover thing. And I could potentially maybe even do another one of these, resource permitting, and then that way I have 2, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if that's really going to be a good use of my resources, or if I just have 1 on each side. And then, yeah, we've got these large cargo containers. I need a way of being able to get to this section up here still, which I'm going to do over here. Right, so I think that is that all done. That was a main kind of feature for this mining mobile mining base, if you will. Now what I need to do is probably, yeah, I'll carry on. The reason why I started doing that in the first place is because I started working on the armor and I wanted to make sure that everything was going to fit in rather nicely. So now I can do that, and I'm going to try and extend this out to the front as much as I can, and then that way I should be able to see if what was the word I was looking for? How I can go about molding the cockpit. That's what I want to do. So we're going to go for one of these. No, not one of those. I want one of... I can't seem to find the piece that I want. It's that one. No, it's not. It's that one. And I will mold this. I'm really not good at turning these pieces. Yeah, I'll bring this all the way out here. Why can't I build that? Am I out of steel plate again? Yes, I do. I am. What was that I was still playing? Oh well, let's go grab some more. Okay. It's really looking cool. Sorry for the width at the end. English isn't my native language and I made a mistake. It's supposed to be width. Sorry, I'm not sure if I quite understand that either. The width. Okay, wait. Jasper, width. So length doesn't matter. Or with rotors to make them face forward. I'm trying to catch up, but I can't see what's going on. Right, so we need more steel plate. I need more steel plate. I'm going to need loads of steel plate for this. So we got 1,000 locked away. Have I run out of iron? That could be a problem. Oh, no. My production queue has just finished. Right, so let's continue this on. Let's continue on with the build. I think maybe what I'll do every now and then is do something like this just to give it a little bit more texture. We'll go for one of those and we'll go for, if I can find it, yeah, something like that. Every maybe in the middle of the wheels. Yeah, one in the middle of the wheels. Yeah, I think that'll look good. That's wrong. We want to go for, that's rounded. I want to go for one of those. I want to flip this around like that, and there we go. Yeah, no, we get a little bit of texture doing it like this, and we go. Why is this so? I really don't like using this rotate tool. I've not. Oh, I've got friggin' T on. Oh, you can go away. Go away. Right, so we want to have that there like that, that there like that, that there like that. Oh, well, there we go. Gatling turret. Please don't say you've shot the tiger moth. Oh, no, it has lost a bit of its wing, but I think that was from before anyway, so... Okay, smacking keyboard intensifies. Yes, it does, because I really still am not used to using the rotate keys in this game yet. And I don't think I'm ever going to get used to using them in the slightest. I just really struggle with them. Somehow, I don't know, it's just something, it does not really make an awful lot of sense to me. I don't get it, I really don't get it. And it takes me forever to rotate things. So no, I want to, there we go, we want to go like that. 1, 2, 3, there we go. And I think maybe something else that I can do is I can replace some of these with windows, and I might do that eventually. We'll see how it goes though. Right, so I'm running out of hydrogen. Let's go fill up some more. So yeah, now I need to figure out how I'm going to do a cockpit, and I do want to do a cockpit on just one side. I don't want it to all be the front. Like I said, I did want a bit of asymmetry to this build. I think asymmetry would be rather cool, and I feel like this is definitely a build that could fit it. So I want to go for hydrogen. Hydrogen, we want to grab some of these. It's the wrong one. That one. And that one. And I also need to see how much hydrogen I actually have left. So, do I have a lot? I've got 20% left. That's fine. That's fine. That's not too bad. That's actually way better than I thought I was going to have, which is kind of nice. Kind of really nice. Right, so we're going to go. I need a way of making this airtight, which is actually probably going to be easier said than done. Oh, how do I do this? How do I make this airtight? I think I've got to have something over here blocking this off. That should block that off. That should, and then we can get one of these underneath here, which should be fine. That should be alright. If we go like this, then I think what I might do is, rather than having a catwalk in this bit, I might make this a sliding door. Cause, oh no. Also, Carnasa, get hydrogen bottles to extend your jetpack life. I do have hydrogen bottles. I have 2 of them, I think, or 3 of them. I've got 2 on me, and I've got a 3rd one which remains in my base just as an emergency in case I run out of ice completely and I run out of hydrogen and then I forget to fill it up and I've got no way of jetpacking around the place. So I always keep 2 on me. At all times. At all times. Right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the cockpit. And what I want for the cockpit is, I think I'll get rid of this. And I want to have a section coming out something like this. I want something like this. Or do I think I'd definitely... Right, no. This is just going to be a lot of me babbling on to myself for a bit whilst I figure out what I actually want from this build. So that's got a gap of 2 there. I think probably a gap of 2 will be nice. So I need some construction components. I am really not looking forward to welding all of this up. This is going to take a huge amount of time and a huge amount of resources and materials, and it's gonna be pretty painful. It's gonna be it's gonna be really painful building this. I think having a 3x3 section in here will be nice, and then I can probably fit a load of stuff in here. Maybe some vending machines, or I don't know, something nice. And then yeah, we go up here, and I think that's probably enough. If I go, what do I want for this section? If we go for, we could do that. No, I don't want to do that. All that I don't want to do. Carnasa, turn caps lock off. What does caps lock do? What does caps lock do? What happens when you die? Do you respawn or die permanently? You respawn. I have a thing called a survival kit over here, and basically when I die, I will respawn at this section here. It's fun to slide a long ways on the ground with a jetpack and dampeners off. You can really build up speed like this. So one mod that I am playing with is a mod that gets rid of the speed limit in the game. So if I'm not careful, and you can see I am now traveling at 150 meters per second, 200 meters per second. So you got to be really careful that you don't accidentally go too fast. I am now going 400 meters a second, 500 meters a second. So yeah, let's try and slow ourselves down and go back to the base. But yeah, you got to be really careful. Oh no, it's got a battery on it. It's got a battery on it. It should be okay. Oh, I thought that it might do trash cleanup. Although, I wonder if there'll be any trash cleanup on any of the parts, any of the broken parts that have fallen now that I've moved this far away from the base. Well, I hope all of my stuff is still there. If not, I'll have to do a quick load. Okay, so we're back. Ish. Still going 200 meters a second. I probably should try and slow down. Well, the base is still there. Tiger Moth's still there. The new build's still there. No! Oh, the wind turbine got cleaned up. Oh, that's so upsetting. This didn't get cleaned up, though. Oh, it's because it's got a battery in it. Although the battery appears to be off. Interesting. Going into orbit with a jetpack. Wind turbine gone. Yeah, it did. Oh, that wind turbine. That was my pride and joy of my base. The snapped off bit. That's another vehicle that's not got a tag over it. I wonder if that's going to send another drone at me. Just, oh, there. Yep. No, we got a toilet. There we go. And yeah, the rover that has not got a name is still safely in here. Still very battered. Still completely battered. But oh well. Then hopefully all of this should remain the same as well. Yeah, that looks like it's still a big old tunnel going off into the distance. I probably will need to do some sort of mining in this live stream. But that can wait for now. Right, so Rovermort. No wind turbine. Yes, I saw someone. Was it you that mentioned Voldemort for the name for the rover? Because I saw someone definitely did mention that as a name. I thought that was kind of cute name for the rover. Right. I decided that I want to get rid of this. It's the most annoying noise ever. Right, so I think what I want is one of these, but I want this the other way, like this, and then I can put my stair on top of this, and it can go something like there. Maybe. Perhaps. Herbie? I don't know. I'm not very good at designing, apparently. Right, and maybe I could go for a full-length one of these. Like that. There we go, and we've got a little bit of some sort of texture, and then we can go for something like this here. Then we go for one more stair. This is going to look really bizarre at the moment, but I mean, it might... I'm unable to place graded stairs. Why? 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 Is it because... Really? Seriously? That's rather upsetting. Okay, there is definitely a fix for this, and that fix is just slapping some light armor blocks on the side here whilst I figure out what I need to do. And I think, yeah, we'll go for that. Go for that. And then I will come and grab the graded stairs again. And yeah, then I think, is that high enough for a cockpit for this thing? And then we'll place it up here. And it'll be kind of like a raised section. Yeah, I think this will do. I think this will do. Now we've got that though, I do want to start trying to figure out how this is actually going to look, the structure of it. I've got a way up. Now I need to have a... my words are few and far between today. I'm rather tired, so... That's one reason I wasn't even sure if I was going to stream tonight, because I have been very tired. I'm in a lot of pain as well because my wisdom teeth are coming through. So I've been to the dentist today. I've got an emergency dentist appointment to go and remove them because my wisdom teeth... Oh, hello. I didn't even get a notification for this. Doesn't it look pretty? Now, did they manage to get all of them? Oh no, there's 2 left. Oh no, they're just kind of disappearing. Maybe he did get all of them. How much ammo do I have left? I've still got ammo in here. Cool. Nuclear rockets on top. Gustav gun on top. What's a Gustav gun? I know I'm going to have a Gatling gun, a way of firing bullets on the top of this, which I think will be pretty cool. Right, so I think if we go for that, then we want to go for... I want this to have some kind of sustenance. Okay, so let's just create like a kind of floor plan. So we'll have that, and then we'll have... Oh, decisions. We'll have... You can't get windows that go diagonally like this though, can you? I don't think. Which is annoying. I'll see how this looks. Right, go. And then turn that around, flip it in that direction. And there we go. This will be kind of like the seat of the rover. We'll just come here and we'll have a control seat in here, and we can look out and we can look behind us and we can see that there's this massive, big old rover thing just, you know, here. And it will look very, very cool, hopefully, once it's all done. I'm sure it will. It may not do. It probably won't, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, where is my control seat gone? There we go. So we place one of these well. I need interior plate, apparently. More interior plate. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. There we go. At least we got some there. That's not too bad. Wait, is this only for... Small grid? Oh. Okay, well, we need to go for cockpit blocks, I guess. Passenger seat. I know that will fit. Control seat. Flight seat. Is that what I want? Flight seat, yeah, that looks to be definitely what I want. Interesting, that made a noise. I think I'll build this now, because I feel like that way I can get in and I can potentially control this if I want to. Right, so let's get rid of all of the rubbish that we've got in here. Get rid of that, and that. And we'll go for this. Cannot withdraw 54 computers and 3 displays. Okay, that's... probably because we need 100 computers for this. Damn, that's a lot. That's loads. Do I even have that many computers? No, I don't, so I need to make more. Fantastic. Oh well, that's something that we can do rather quickly, and I think I'll probably make quite a few, because I feel like we'll need a fair few computers throughout the lifetime of this build. There we go. And let's just... there we go. Cool, we've got everything that we need. Awesome. Very nice. Gustav the railway gun, the German train gun. Is that what was in the Sherlock Holmes films with Robert Downey Jr.? The second Sherlock Holmes film. I think they go and blow that up in it. Landing pad on the back. I could potentially have a landing pad on the back over this rover section. I don't know how I'd go about doing that. I could potentially connect the connectors here up. Maybe. I'll have to see. I'll have to see. When would you do a raid on the scouting outposts? When I've probably got some kind of drone that I can use to fly and go and attack them, or when I have some kind of... I might even go and try it with this, if I arm this to the teeth, because that could be interesting. This is going to have a lot of armament on it. Oh, well, not a lot of armament. It will have some Gatling turrets up the top here. But yeah, no, it should be interesting to see if that all works. And I think I might have to remove some of these blocks here in order to get those Gatling turrets in. Yeah, I will. Oh well, can deal with that later. I'm working on this now. So if I come in here, what have we got on our display? We can change our display, can't we? So I don't want this display. So if we go for content, let's go for a script. Get a clock on. So it is, what is it, 10:30? I think. Is that what that? Yeah. Oh, we can get digital clock. Ah, so this will tell me how long I've been streaming for as well. So I've been streaming for 1 hour and 40 minutes almost. Cool. I probably will change that eventually to something more useful, but at the moment it kind of is useful. Kind of tells me how long I've been going for. Okay, so we've got that coming out like this. And I think I am going to keep that like that. And maybe I could... No, that wants to finish there. I could potentially try and... I've got rid of all of my steel plate again, haven't I? Because I am a bit of a doofus. Right, so if we go for maybe coming out this way. And then... Or do I... do that? I don't know. So building a large grid ship has proven way harder than building anything small grid. This is the first time I've built a large grid ship. Well, I suppose that's a large grid, but it's different. It's immobile. It is not moving. So I feel like that was a lot easier to build than this, because this actually will move, and because it moves, it's going to be a bit harder to figure out what I want to do with this. Oh well, I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Right, so I think, yeah, we're going to have this as the end of the rover. So if I place that there like that, and then we've got a nice solid end, which I can go for maybe something like this at the front, and then we've got a way that it kind of comes out. Yeah, maybe, perhaps, maybe, perhaps, mayhaps, I don't know. I think we'll carry on and see where we get to. Right, go for the inevitable flipping this around repeatedly over and over again until I get to the point where I actually want it to be. Cool, there we go. And we've got a triangular shape here. And that's not going to match up at all. Fantastic. So I'm going to have to figure out a way around that. And then, yeah, we've got this kind of like extended section that comes out here, and this will be kind of just where the actual main bit ends. And the rover is a running duck. It's a sitting duck. Would you build a huge shipyard in orbit? That would be something quite cool that I would want to do eventually. It's obviously, I'm quite a way off that, considering I've never even been to space in the game yet. I mean, the game is called Space Engineers, and I've yet to be to space, so we'll see see how that goes. But yeah, no, that is definitely something that I would consider doing. Definitely, 100%. Okay, so I need my window blocks. I think I'm going to focus on trying to make the cockpit look okay now. I mean, I could do... Yeah, no, that's not going to work, is it? That's not going to work. 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is kind of what I think I want, but unfortunately, I think I need it. Yeah, this also... This is not ideal. So no. Why can't I? Oh, it's because I need girders. Right, if I can grab myself some girders, I know that I can at least place these. Let's get rid of the steel plate for now. We'll get some girders out. We've got 54, so we're going to need quite a few of those to finish this build, finalise this build. If I go... Right, I want window 1 by 2. So if we got a window 1 by 2 slope... So I can get that kind of slope, but this just needs to be a lot bigger. Why do I always put my steel plate away when I know I'm going to come back and grab some more? There we go, I've got it back now. I'm just wondering if I place... Is this going to look really silly because it's going to be really wide? It might do. I think it was probably going to look better how it was, but if I do this like this, if I can flip these round the right way, there we go for something like that, and then we've got a little bit of a larger cockpit space, which I suppose is nice. It gives us more room to play with, and I don't know how I feel about this. Those are the wrong blocks. We want some of these things here. Okay. Carnasa, where you get the base on the thumbnail? So the thing on the thumbnail was me in a creative world. I spawned in about 6 items. I shot some of the Gatling turrets so they look like they're on fire. And yeah, it took me it took me barely any time. Hammerhead rover, yeah, I suppose, yeah, it does kind of look a bit like a hammerhead. I mean, we could have it really extending out, but I'm not sure if I'm going to go for that. So we want a window 1 by 2 flat, and now this way, this ramp, hopefully, if we place it like that, it will actually fit with this slope. Well, this kind of design. And if we turn that around, try and figure out how this actually fits onto here, spend about 10 minutes trying to do this, and then eventually end up giving up because I can't do it. Yeah, there we go. Then we've got that there, like that. And then we can just get one single solitary window, 1 by 2 flat. If I can connect that up in... Warning, you are hungry. Oh no, I need food. I should probably go get some food. Hopefully I have some food in my storage. Yeah, I've run out. I still got water. So let's try it in synth. I have no food. Fantastic. So I need to make some of that pretty quickly. Okay, so I want the food protein resequencer. Let's go for 300 lots of food. Can make some ketchup as well. Lovely, lovely stuff. I think I do have some kind of... like, I've got cucumbers. I could eat a cucumber. I'm not sure how well that would go down. I could eat some tofu. That's organic waste, I think. It's not going to be yummy. Carnasa, you excited to the Godzilla vs. King Kong movie? You're going to see it? I've never watched the only King Kong film that I've ever seen is the one with Jack Black. I think. I've never really been into King Kong or Godzilla or... oh, I'm losing health because I'm hungry. Yeah, no, I've never really been into King Kong or Godzilla. I've seen... Are you gonna... No, that's the wrong place. Where's my food? I've seen one Godzilla, which was the one that came out in like 1997 or something, where there were loads of little baby Godzillas running around as well. But yeah, no, I've never really been massively into those films. Just not really for any particular reason, just never really watched them, I guess. Window 1x2, flat inverted. We want this to be just 1x2 flat. And we want that to come in this direction, I think, except we want it the other side. Ideally, I could do with having some kind of system where I can just place these... I need that to connect up just to... What I might be able to do, and this might look a bit bizarre, but I think this is probably the only thing that I can think of at the moment that will look any kind of okay, is if I just get maybe like a really small section on like this. And then if I do this the other side like that, and then I can just have a window on there. I should be able to place a window on top of that. And I can do the same for this side. And this is just a bit of decoration work, just to try and make it look nice. I mean, this is all this is going to be for the most part now, is probably trying to make this all decorated and look interesting. At least as interesting as I can make it. It's probably not going to look interesting at all, is it? Because I'm not the best at building. Right, so where's my 1x2 flat? There's my 1x2 flat. And yeah, no, so now we can place that on that side like that. And then we should be able to connect more up using that window. And we can do the same over here, which is awesome. So if I go like that, there we go. And we should now have some kind of system that is all fully enclosed. And I think I'm going to go for a system like this. Or something. Something like this, so I can place a window at the front, and then I'll probably do the same on the top. If I get my window out again, I just want a 1x1 flat. I don't think I want anything 1x1, 1x1, 1x1 face. Is that? No, I want 1x1 flat. And we'll go for that there, like that. And that should hopefully be the kind of cockpit area done. And hopefully I should be able to put some kind of screens and LCDs in this section and make it look all interesting, which would be really cool. I don't know how I'm going to go about fitting this all in, though. That's going to be a challenge that I'm going to have to try and consider. I mean, I could probably have a look and see what this is going to look like now. If I go for that there, then we want that there, and then we've got a little bit of a funny situation going on there, but I'm sure I'll be able to figure out a way of making it look at least semi-decent. I don't know, I really don't know. Right, we'll go for one of those there, one of those there, and then one of these here. Like that, and there we go. Now we're up to our cockpit section. Everything is better with ketchup. Everything is better. I don't know. I'm not particularly... I like ketchup. I like ketchup on burgers, but that's about it, really. That's about all I have ketchup on. I like mayonnaise more. Mayonnaise is definitely my condiment of choice. 100%. The sloped windows need to be inverted so you can properly see out of them. Okay, I did think they looked a little bit bizarre there. So let's do that now. So we can actually see out of them, because we do want to be able to see out of them. So we want window 1x2, slope, window 1x2. We've only, I can't actually invert them. Oh, there we go. So this looks like if I, no.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay, yep, no, thank you. Thank you for letting me know about that. Yet another meteor storm, there we go. And we do that, and that should hopefully mean that these are all the correct colour. And I think in order to check that out, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to weld this, because I don't think I'm going to make any changes to this section now. Now that this is kind of all been done. I think they are going to harmlessly land over there. That's fine. Nothing to worry about. What I might do as well... I might. I don't... Rather than having a section that goes to the roof out the back... Well, I might keep this as well. I think I will keep this. But it might be cool to have a section that comes out from up here as well. I think that would be cool. I think that will be cool. So we've got an entrance to the rover through the cockpit as well. Yeah, I think I will do that. Right, let's sort out some materials. Go quickly here, get rid of some of... No, I want my food. I want my noms. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And we will come along and just right-click some stuff. Right-click. Right click, right click, right click, and then I just want to see what this looks like. We're going to need more bulletproof glass, aren't we? Almost certainly. Yes, I think I'm out of bulletproof glass already. Awesome. Yeah, I need a lot more bulletproof glass. Hopefully I have the materials to be able to make that. I'm sure I do. And I'm bouncing again. Right, so we want to go to production. I am going to go for basic assembler number 2. We're going to go and create ourselves 400 bits of bulletproof glass for now, because I think that will probably do us right for now. Build a Nostromo from Alien. The Nostromo is from Alien, isn't it? I think the Nostromo is from Alien. The rover seems to be coming along nicely. It is. It's getting somewhere. We've got an interior. We've got a cockpit that is coming, sort of getting there. We have... What else do we have on this at the moment? We have... I think we're going to need to place... I've gotten rid of my steel plate yet again because I am an absolute numpty. Although that should be enough bulletproof glass to start doing at least some more of this. There we go. Yes, no, it is the right direction, so we can see out of it. Although there is a little bit of a weird kind of hole there. Hopefully that doesn't lead to any pressurization issues, because that would be not very good. Not very good. I'm sure it won't. I'm really not sure it won't. I'm definitely not sure it won't. Oh, I'm out of girders. I'm out of girders. Need more girders. Right, so let's go and put some of those in the production queue. Okay, so production. We want to go to assembler. I did not mean to create one of those. We want even more bulletproof glass, apparently. We've gone through it all. And we want some girders. So let's create 400 of them. I'm not sure if we're going to need 400 girders, but you know, it's nice to have a few extra spares. Cannot withdraw 4 girders and 14 girders. Okay, thank you for telling me that. I'm running out of hydrogen. I'm running out of hydrogen. God damn it, I just literally came over from there. Yes, I know, woman, I know. I've just said that. Right, so hydrogen, and for some reason I'm not withdrawing any girders. Hydrogen. Small hydrogen tank number 3. Small hydrogen tank number 3. Put those back in there like that, and then we'll put that back in because it's being used. The land of rain and drinking tea. He's not American or even Canadian. Yes, no, Carnasa, where are you from? I am from the United Kingdom. I am from Essex in the United Kingdom. So I'm very glad that I don't have the Essex accent, because that is truly terrible. That's a truly terrible accent. There we go. All components successfully withdrawn. Awesome. So we'll build this up. Buttercup, just to let it down. mess it around, and then worst of all, it never calls when it says it will. Okay, so yeah, we've got a way of looking out. And I think what I might do, I'm not sure how feasible this is going to be, but can we potentially, window 1x2 face, do something like this, where we have like a dome view? I think that might be nice. Then we've got kind of like a all around view of everything. We can see everywhere. We can see a lot. Although I don't know if I want to do that or if I want to stick with kind of just doing the same basic shape. I might start with doing a dome, and if it looks silly, I'll change it. It's easy enough to change. Girder. Let's grab some girders so we can build this up. I'm not going to start singing Build Me Up Buttercup yet again, because I've done that already once just now. Right, so we'll go for... I think we need to be on this section. Yep, there we go. We go there, like that. Awesome. And now we need a 2x2 face. Do we even have a 2x2 face? We've got 2x3. 3x3. No. No. We have 1x3, flat inverted. Why is this an option? Like, why can you do 2x1 but no 2x2? Why don't they have tweak scale in this game? I missed tweak scale. I need to scale these parts up so that they are the correct dimensions for what I want to build. I suppose I could go for something like this. We go for that. Is that even the right way? Which way's the dark side? Where are the cookies? Is that the dark side? I think it is. I'm gonna go with it. So we can go for, yeah. And I think what I might do is I might finish this here then. If I get my... I still haven't picked up any steel plates. Oh, rookie mistake. Right, let's grab those then. Oh, I can only get 6. That's not really what I want. No, we want to get rid of that organic waste, please. Let's put that in there, and I think I'll get rid of maybe 200 of these because I don't think I need 380. Steel plates are going to be much more useful to have at the moment. Yes, they definitely are. So then we get something like this, and then we build this here. So we've got a back to the cockpit. And then something like that. Then, yeah. Cool, so we're in our cockpit. We can see up out there. And then maybe we'll go for something like this. If I can find the armor block that I want. If I could find that, that would be really, really nice. This one, because this one is my favorite armor block. For, I don't really know why, but yeah, I really, really just like this armor block. And instead of having a light armor block here, what I might do is have some sort of door. Yeah, I think I will. I'm gonna place a door there, and then that way I will be able to get out to the top of the rover. And I think that should probably look good there, right? So we'll go for this, something like this. Now, that doesn't really look good to me. Does not look good to me at all. Okay, getting rid of that. Scrapping that idea. What if I go this way? This might work. Might work. Probably not. That looks better. That looks better, but I'm still not 100% convinced, and I'm still not 100% convinced if I want to keep the dome kind of viewing area, or if I want to get rid of that and try something different. Try something a little bit different. So we need 1 by 1 there. We need a 1 by 1 face. Thought I heard gunshots. Yes, Graham, please add an SRB to the side of this rover so it will go to the moon. I don't think that I'm going to be able to lift something of this magnitude to the moon. Especially as I'm playing with the orbital mechanics mods, so it's difficult to launch things anyway. I think this will be way too big, and I think, yeah, we're not gonna have the capability of launching this unless we had something really quite large. Really quite large. Why? Come on. Yeah, that's the way. Yes, there we go. Now we want this. We want a 1 by 2 side left inverted. No, we don't want one of those. We want window 1 by 2 face inverted. Window 1 by 2 face. If we come to this section here and we do a little bit of maneuvering, maybe one day I'll get the hang of this, but today is not that day. Definitely not. If we go like that, yep, there we go. Now we've got ourselves kind of at least something. It's something. It's getting somewhere. Where that somewhere is, I don't really know yet. That is the side that I want. So we want to raise this up, place that there, and yeah, I might leave that like that as the head. Maybe I'll put some light armor blocks in as well. Like this. And then we go for just some of these smaller ones. Like this, and then we can have, say, maybe a half light armor block in the middle. To give it some of that all-important texture. And then what I might be... Oh, no, I can't. I was going to say, there's another unknown signal over there that I can't see. It looks like a turtle now. When will you make a spacecraft? So there's a few things that I want to do before I make a spacecraft that involves kind of working on the base and the area around here. So I want to make an underground base, which is where I'm going to start storing all of my flying ships so they don't get wrecked by the ruffians that are coming to attack me. I just got attacked by one on stream. And so I want to do that base, and then probably after I do that base, that can be kind of like a safe space for my spacecraft. We will do, yeah, then I'll build actual spacecraft, I think. Which is going to be interesting because I have no idea how I'm going to go about doing that. If I do something like that, is that going to look really silly? I mean, it looks like it looks a bit orcish. So like, it's kind of like wearing a helmet. And then this is like a jaw with the tooth coming out. I could call it the orc. I might call it the orc. The orc kind of, yeah, I don't know. I'm really not sure. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, so not knowing this really isn't a surprise. And then maybe I could have kind of like some kind of ears here. Everyone loves ears, although I don't think I will be doing that side because I feel like this side is going to be part of the rover main chassis. It's an orc turtle. It's a honey badger. It's a honey badger. I don't think I've ever seen a honey badger that looks like this. Well, I don't think I've ever seen a honey badger in real life anyway, but, you know, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Right. And then finally, the all-important final section that we're going to need. And let's find a section that I've not really been using. This one will do the trick. Let's get a spotlight. And we'll place that on there. And there we go. Now we have a way of lighting our way in the darkness. And we could probably put some spotlights in here as well. Maybe have one under there. And maybe have one under there as well. And there we go. Now we will be able to light up our drive. And yeah. And that's probably going to look really silly once it's done, but oh well. Oh well. Ow. I think it should be okay. Okay, so I think I kind of want to weld some of this up just so that I know what it looks like at the moment. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we're just going to whack a whole load of steel plate into our inventory. And then that way I will have some kind of idea what this looks like. Where is my steel gone? Where have you gone? 1,876. We're going to need way more than that to finish this build. We're going to need way more than that to finish this build. But I think, yeah, I want to work on this, at least the cockpit area, and see what it looks like once it's all been done. Actually, if I go for a sliding door, what do I need to build that? Steel plate, fantastic. So I can actually place that down. Awesome. There we go. And I think we will go with that being there in that direction, and then I can just walk out here. This is going to prove challenging. Oh no, I can place a block there, can't I? In fact, I think I might want to. And then we can go for half armor block. Like that. And that might make it look a bit cramped, but I mean oh, I don't know. Maybe no, it has to be that. It's a bit you might whack your head coming down, but oh well. I think I will just leave that there like that. And then we'll have a 2 high room here. Or a 3 high room once we can. I'm going to place some stairs and I need interior plate for that. Right. So no, I'm not going to bother doing that right now. I'm going to actually weld up some of this so I know what I'm kind of at least working with. It's going to look very white for now because that is obviously the colour scheme that I have gone for. And I think what I want to do is maybe get this cockpit welded up and just kind of see what it looks like for now. Right. It's just a lot of welding now. And welding is a really long and boring part. You should call it the snapping turtle. Big boy snappers. I quite like that. I actually quite like that. Big boy snappers is probably a good name. There is no center of mass. It looks like it will be too front heavy. There is going to be a lot of stuff at the back. There's going to be a hangar with kind of cargo and, well, not just cargo. There'll be a hangar with vehicles in it. So this section here will extend out this way and we'll have a vehicle within a vehicle over here. So I think that will make it a lot less front heavy because, yeah, it does look like it's sticking out quite far at the moment, but just bearing... How rude. I just flew into my wind turbine. But yeah, no, it will extend out this way and there will be some kind of vehicle on here. We'll have a ramp that means we can get on top of it and we've got everything, basically everything that we need. Cool, let's get back to welding. That is basically all of the steel in here done that I needed to do. Oh, no, I need more steel plate, but actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these to the build planner. So we can start building up those as well. Hopefully I've got enough girders and bulletproof glass to actually finish that up, because that'd be really nice. I do not, is the answer to that question. Oh, well. Well, we can get at least some of it done. And that is the right way, because the dark side is on this side. I need more bulletproof glass. I think that's probably because bulletproof glass just weighs a lot in comparison to what I can actually handle or hold. So let's see how much more we can get. Cannot withdraw any. Am I seriously out? I made loads. I made loads. Loads and loads. Have I really gone through it already? Crazy talk. Uh-oh. Oh, I need silicon. Ah. This means I need to mine. I don't really want to go mining, but I kind of need it. Oh, that's a bummer. I shouldn't need too much. I could probably... This no longer has a cargo container. I don't think. I think I removed it. Or does it? Got a cockpit. Oh, no, it does have a medium cargo container, but it's got no way of transferring stuff through, so I'll have to do it by hand. Don't really want to drive the rover all the way down there, because it takes a long time to get to. I think, yeah, I'm going to fill up my hydrogen bottles first, and I'm going to jetpack over to some silicon. Do you have a large grid ore detector on that Orc Turtle? No, I don't, but I think that is definitely something that I should have on there, considering it is going to be doing mining. That would be a really smart idea, so thank you for mentioning that. That is something that I will place on top of there. Right, so we'll grab a full hydrogen bottle and we will fill up another one. Let me just quickly check my hydrogen supplies. How good are we looking? We've got 16%, so it's gone down by 4% since I last checked. So I'm probably also going to have to go mining for some hydrogen soon as well. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, no. There's the base there. You can see the silhouette of the base, but it's lost its marker. Huh. That could be worrying. So we'll go down here. And here is my cave that I dug, that I accidentally uncovered with the rover whilst I was trying to find magnesium. Rather interesting find. Silicon ore, silicon ore, silicon ore. I've got loads down here already. I don't want stone. We'll just pick up all of the silicon that I need. And... Oh, the glorious sound of drilling! Except I've got sneaky sounds, so it's quieter. Yeah, because that wouldn't get really annoying really quickly. Silicon ore. So let's just, yeah, grab as much of this as I can before heading back. And hopefully that should be refined rather quickly, and we can carry on with building up the big rover, the big boy, the big chunky boy. You mine that hydrogen. I do need to go mine. Well, I don't need to mine hydrogen. I need to mine ice. Ice to convert into hydrogen. Okay. So, this is almost the size of the base. This is huge. This is massive. I may be a bit out of my depth here. It's interesting that these still remain as well. Yeah, no, it's ginormous. It's like the size of that. Hopefully this will provide us enough ice and hydrogen to last a really long time. And then probably when I get round to building spacecraft and all of that, when I use hydrogen to do that, I should have a steady supply of hydrogen by building this massive rover. Right, so we want to get rid of our silicon in our actual refinery, not the basic refineries. I do need to remove those. So that's another thing I could put on this craft. I could literally make it a base that's a roving base and put a refinery on it as well. I don't know if I want to do that though. There we go. Well, we'll have silicon ingots, and that's producing silicon ingots at quite a nice rate. So we should be able to start producing bulletproof glass again. Hopefully lots of it, because I need lots of it. I need lots and lots and lots, because I don't have enough. Right, there we go. Well, that's another section of this done. But yeah, no, I still need quite a lot for those. Okay, let's work on the steel plate then, I guess. We'll grab that, because I do have an abundance of steel plate. How much iron do I have? 5,000 in there. 4,000 in there. I'm looking like I'm running very short on supplies. That's not good. Yes, I've got... Oh, another 10,000 there. So that's about 18,000 that I've got. 18,000 iron. I might have to go iron mining some point soon. Really don't want to have to do that though. Yeah, no more in there. We've got 40 in there. That's barely anything. Yeah, no, iron seems to be in short supply. I'm probably going to have to do some sort of mining trip. Maybe not on the stream, because I should hopefully have enough to at least get through what I will be doing on the stream. But maybe before I do my next episode, I'm going to need to go on a bit of a mining sesh. So anyway, before the start of this episode, I did some mining off camera. You know, the standard YouTube thing for Minecraft, and now for me, Space Engineers, apparently. Yeah, we'll do some of that. We'll get some of that done. It'll be pretty cool. And we'll have loads and loads of equipment. Loads of equipment. The outpost probably just ran out of power. It was attacked by another NPC faction. That tends to happen often with the modular encounters mod. Oh, okay. Because yeah, no, I did notice. Yeah, there was a, you could see it over there, and I was a bit confused as to what happened with that. I don't like how that looks now that it's been welded up. I don't like how that looks at all. I really don't like how that looks. It just looks too boxy. It looks like it's not got enough interesting features on it. Oh, I mean, I think I might leave it as that for now, and I will probably inevitably end up working on that. Oh, I need some more steel plate. Okay, all right, let's go grab that. Let's grab some from in here. Steel. There we go. Steel plate. Fill that up. Finish working on this. Just like this. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Right, so just welding. Nice and peaceful. Very cathartic. It's not cathartic at all. I really hate doing welding. That's why I built a welding ship, but the welding ship didn't even work, which is really upsetting. Really upsetting. Right, so finish that. Then if we come up here, finish this. See, that is it's a bit kind of like you feel like you're going to whack your head. And talking of whacking, no, I need that to be a square because I need the glass to... Unless I put a small glass frame that... Because this... I'm really not happy with how this looks. Really not happy with how this looks. I don't like that that's just there. It needs to smoothly transition into this section, and I can't really do that, at least not that I'm aware of. Right, so what do I need to finish this? Quite a lot. Let's go grab the components for that, because I want to get that done. And as soon as I've got that done, and these glass windows, well, that will be... I need construction components. Did I not pick up anything? Oh, it's probably because I got an inventory full of steel plate, I imagine. Ow. Going all over the place. Right. Oh, I've got all the bulletproof glass. Fair enough. Well, we should be able to finish these then. There we go. That's that done. And we've not got enough. Fantastic. Cannot withdraw 37 construction components. That's okay, because hopefully that should almost be enough to finish off this door. We get inside. And no, we need more construction components. Fantastic. Why does the game... Why? You know I really... Am I out of those as well? I should have just done a massive assembly section before starting this build, but... I've been quite busy over the past couple of days, so I've not really had the chance to do that. So, I'll weld for you, Carnasa. Okay, I'll say, do you want to come in and weld? It needs more snappiness. It's a box turtle. Do you have the LCD scripts installed? Some of the things you can do with that is super useful. I think I do. I have some kind of LCD... I've got the LCDs, but I think I have... I've downloaded a few scripts. I'm not sure what scripts that I've got, but... I'll need to look into those. You need programmable blocks to be able to use scripts though, don't you? Which means I do need to place a programmable block on my rover if I want to use scripts. Because I don't have one. Although, that being said, I've got a lot of space in this section here, which probably means I could do that. I could probably do something like that. There we go. This should be this done. Awesome. And there we go. So we have a cockpit. I mean, I kind of like that, how that looks. I think if I get rid of this, this is upsetting me. This is not what I want. We want to go for one of these, and we go for one like this. Go for one like that. Then on top of that, we grab either a half armor block or one of these. No, not one of those. We grab one of those. Or something like that. If I weld this up, there we go. We should have enough materials to do this. Yep, we do. Cool. And then if I do something like... No, I can't do that all the way along, though, because this is in the way. Although, maybe, I could do something... I mean, we could go like that. And then we could go like that. And it gives us a bit more space inside. Although I'm not sure if I really like the look of that. I mean, yeah, no. I prefer that. I do prefer that. And what I might do is I might continue that on. So I will make it kind of an arch up the top as well. And I think that might look way more interesting rather than it just being very blocky. Yeah, no, I think this looks a lot better. So I'm going to quickly dismantle these and see if I can put this together and make it look good. And if you shift middle mouse button, all the components in your build queue will automatically be put into production. Yes, I know. I don't really find that useful though. And I was talking about that earlier on. The reason why is for, well, at least for what I'm doing at the moment, such a big build, there are so many components that I'm just gonna want to go to my assembler and just create a ridiculous amount of each at one point in time. Yeah, no, I much prefer that. Much prefer that. That looks way better. Way better. So if I close that and come to the top and try and figure out a way of making this look a bit better, which hopefully I should be able to do. I mean, probably not, but you know, there we go. Let's look at that. And we want to go for basically the opposite. So if we make kind of like a small archway system and go like that and that. And then, yeah, then hopefully once this is all done as well, this might look a bit better rather than just a flat ground. And I could potentially do some sort of system to round off the edges here as well. And I'll have a look and see what I can do about doing that, right? So if we go for that there and we go for... Nope, I don't want to enter in anything in chat. Go for that there, and then what did I have on the other side? Just one of those going down like this. And of course, this is going to get a paint job. It's not going to remain just fully white. It will be coloured in. I will get my paintbrush and I will throw paint at it like a little child throws paint at the walls at their mum and dad's house. But yeah, no. It will hopefully look a bit better once it's got a bit of a paint job as well. And then I think I'm going to keep... do I keep that like that, or do I do something a bit different with this section as well? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm thoroughly confuzzled. Because that now looks very... Oh, what's the word? It looks very kind of just... It just finishes. So I think what I might do is do pretty much the same. So we'll go for this because that will fit on that section there. And we'll go for one of these sections. I still struggle kind of just going through everything. And we'll go for like this and it will just come over the top, except that's the wrong part. No, we want to go for one of these. Except we'll turn it around, go like that. That was another boom. Wow, spinny. Okay, and yeah, and then that way it'll give it at least a little bit more depth. Well, it might do. It probably won't, but, you know, kind of does in my head, so we'll see how it looks. Oh, I don't know. I really don't know. This has been way trickier to build than anything I've done before. Large grid stuff is way harder. Way harder. Oh geez, I have a pretty decent GPU. My CPU is kind of meh. Space Engineers is a GPU hog. So I've got an RTX 2070 Super, which is a pretty decent GPU. So yeah, I didn't realize it was a GPU hog. I'm not even on the highest graphics either. I mean, I've got high on everything, but there is extreme, which I haven't gone round to actually using yet. I've never gone to extreme graphics. I mean, I have, but I get performance issues, and I'd rather play at smooth frames per second rather than squeezing a little bit out of the graphics engine. I think that way looks a bit nicer. Right, so yes, it's kind of, it still just seems so boxy. It seems so boxy. And I don't know. Maybe once the whole thing's built, I might like it a little bit more. But I'm not convinced. If I'm going to be honest, I'm really, really not convinced. I'm gonna place. I think maybe I go for, if I can get the right part. See, even that's going to look weird. Yeah, that doesn't look right to me. Needs to have a square section. So maybe, yeah, I think just go for the just go for the light armor block and go for something like that. And I could maybe even give it a horn, and call it like, yeah, and it could be like the unicorn or something. If we go like this, we go, oh, come on, give me that piece. Go like this, place that on there like that, and we just kind of like extend this ever so slightly. Go there, go, if I grab one of these, flip it around, and just do the same. Come on. Oh, I really don't like how the rotation system works. Right, there we go. And we go...
Meteor storm
Oh,
inbound.
you and your meteor storms. Why won't you leave me alone? And we go like... something like that. It's the unicorn! I kind of like it. I actually think that looks better. I honestly think if I had like a big horn coming out, that would look better than if I left that bit blank. And I mean, that's exactly why I put these little appendages on here, because I thought it gave it a little bit more character. Yeah, no, I actually kind of like that. I like that. My kind of bad computer runs Space Engineers okay. I guess maybe, I don't know. I've definitely had issues where I've set everything to the highest graphics and it won't run properly at all, which is kind of annoying. Considering I can play most games on high, or at least I like to think I can. I think the main thing that's holding me back from really doing a lot on my PC is my, what do I call it? If I get rid of that, that's going to still remain connected, isn't it? Oh, I don't... Yeah, it will. I'm just going to place some light armor blocks though, just, you know, just to be safe. I don't want this to all fall apart. That would be really upsetting. Really, really upsetting. So, you know, the main thing that my PC now lacks is a good CPU. I've got an i5, which obviously isn't the worst, but it's quite a new i5 as well. I would quite like to get a better CPU though, especially for editing, because editing takes up an awful lot, and on the occasions that I've left my editor open whilst I've been playing games, it causes all kinds of stuttery frames, which is really kind of, yeah, it's not great. Really not great. Really, really, really not great. So, weld this up, make this look as beautiful as the unicorn it is. I think I'm gonna go unicorn. I think now that I've built this section here, it's definitely a unicorn. The unicorn roving base.
Energy
Oh no, suit energy low. That's not good. I mean, I have just used Unicorn in Kerbal Gets Real, the next millennia. No, I need more steel plate. No. Because my transfer stage in that series now is called the Unicorn transfer stage. Let's just sit in here for a bit. Should be able to charge from the batteries that are in here. Yeah, this looks a lot better on the inside. And yeah, we've got the giant unicorn horn! Oh, I've only had issues with the amount of mods I have running. I've got quite a few mods running on this. I think I've got... Well, I've got all of the modular encounters. All of the modular encounters that I could find anyway. Which I think is quite a few in itself. I've got the orbital mechanics mod, which is also something a bit different. And takes up quite a lot of energy to run, or computer processing power. What else have I got? I've got compass HUD, obviously. I can see a compass in my top. I've got daily needs, so I need to eat, feed, and water myself. Yeah, that looks... I don't know. I think it looks better. Still not fully decided on what I think of that yet. I'm sure I will soon. And we get a little bit of a lippy tooth. It's got a bit of an underbite. Just this bit chilling out here. Why is that grey section come? I don't want that there. That should all just connect to that. But alas, that never is the case. I think, yeah, I will, maybe not on stream, but I'll figure out a way of maybe making this all a bit smoother, because right now it is very, very jarring at the bottom. And even at the top, to be honest, probably need to have this extend in a little bit better than it does. But that's something that I will have to figure out. Definitely. Okay, so I need one more over in this direction. We're going to go for that there, like that. Weld that up, cool. And I think, what do I need to build these grated stairs? Construction components. So I want one of those. At least one of those, so I can start working on some other stuff that I want to do. Okay, construction components. I think I just made a fair few, so I should have some. There we go, I got 129 in my inventory. I think I might have had some on me already, which is nice. I didn't even need to come back and grab those. Okay, where is there? There is. That's where is. So we'll place that there. And that should be able to get us up to the roof. I think. Yes. Yes, it will. It will be able to. And what are we going to be doing to try and airtight this? We need to have something here. So, we need to have this section all blocked off. So I think what I might do... Is this the middle of the ship? No, it's not. This is not the middle. Fantastic. Oh well, we'll go for something like this here. And then we still get 3x3. That's okay. And then we get a little bit of extra added room over in those. I might put something interesting in there. And yeah, we go for that. And... then I think, in order to make this airtight, if we go like this, and then we grab these half armor blocks, like this, and that should do the trick. That should do the trick, and then we've got a way of getting up to our cockpit up there. Then we've got all of our batteries and our large cargo containers here. We've got some kind of space here, which I've yet to decide what to do with this. I feel like this will be kind of maybe a living area. I do need a large ore detector. Where am I going to place one of those? Where am I going to place one of those? Because they are quite large. So if I grab that and we get rid of... I'm not going to be using the round armor stuff at the moment. Do they have a conveyor? No, they don't have any kind of conveyor connection on them. I mean, I could place it in between. I could place it just kind of like hanging from that. Although I kind of want this to be almost like a living kind of section, like I just mentioned, and maybe it'd be better if I had this more towards the cargo. Well, where our rovers are going to be? Or, I don't know. I think maybe I will place that there. So to be honest, I don't really think there's anywhere better for it to go. So, yeah, we will. Large ore detector in the general vicinity of this place. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Then we've got an ore detector. Cool. I have no idea where I'm going to place the Gatling turrets on this. Not cool. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm sure, well, this is the roof. This is where the roof ends. So I think I'll have some railings along here so we don't fall off. And we will, maybe I won't put turrets on this because I think it's actually going to be quite difficult figuring out where I want the turrets to go. Right, so in order to make this airtight, I think what we're going to want to do is have these here like this. Then we get some of these half blocks. Am I out? Am I out? No, I'm not. I'm not. I was going to say, can't be out of steel plate again. Well, very well could be. If we go like that. Yes. That looks promising. Promising. Definitely promising. We go for that. And then just place these here like that. And there we go. That should all be hopefully nicely connected up. And we shouldn't have any issues with airtightedness down in the bottom. We come in here. Yeah, we've got an exit out to the roof from the cockpit. We've got a way of getting up to this section here. And I think we are going to place these like this. Yes. Yeah. Okay. That's that done. What do I want to do next? I probably should have started welding some of this up. Also, I feel like this section here needs to kind of gradually make its way back into this, which I will probably try and figure out how to do. That might take a bit of time though, but I mean, I kind of, yeah, I do definitely want to be able to do that, because at the moment it just kind of just stops. Right, so we're gonna, do I go like this? Or is that going to look silly? That probably will look silly. Oh well. Oh well. Let's just finish along here, so that I know this is exactly what I'm going to want with this. Except there are going to be some minor changes, weren't there? It was going to be in between every wheel. This was going. Oops, nope, don't want to double click the grinder. That could lead to all sorts of interesting mishaps. Yeah, we want that like that there. That's got all of our half armor blocks that we are going to want. Awesome. Fantastic, right, and then, yeah. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing in the slightest, but oh well. Carnasa, hi, I just got here. What are we doing? We are building a big old mobile base, and I keep hitting myself. A big old mobile roving rover. And I mean, it's started to get somewhere. If the worst comes to the worst as well, if the center of mass is a little bit too far off, I can place another wheel here, and then we could have 10 wheels. It'd be a 10-wheel ginormous rover. And yeah, no, it's going all right. There's a lot of design, weird design kind of flaws with this. I don't really want to say design flaws. There's a lot that I've yet to try and figure out. And actually, one thing that I did want, I did want a vent in here. I'm going to have to figure out where I can place one of those. Maybe in the top. Maybe I could have like just a small conveyor coming from this section, although I've kind of blocked off those tubes there now. So that's probably not going to happen. Oops! Oh well. And yeah. I think, yeah, we'll do, oh, that needs to come up. Because at the moment, that's, yeah, we need go for something like that, because I do want that catwalk there. I definitely want that catwalk there, because that's going to be a way of getting up to this top section, which I think will be a bit of a better way than I have currently got. Right, so, yeah. Okay. Right. Carnasa, did you get to do some PvE until now? I've had some PvE in the fact that, well, this thing crash landed near me, and this thing also crash landed near me. That's the only PvE that I've done though, and these were sent off by some sort of cargo ships. That's actually looking kind of cool, that. Silhouetted in the background. I'm liking how this is turning out. It's going to take such a long time to weld all of this up though. I'm really not looking forward to doing that. That's going to be rather painful. That's going to be really painful, and yeah, no, like I said, I'm not looking forward to doing that in the slightest. If I place that there, is that going to be high enough? That's not going to block me, is it, if I walk up here? No, that looks rather close to my head, though. I feel like I'm, yeah, going to be bumping. Yeah, that's a bit painful, but oh well, it's only going to be one small section of this base, so it's not the end of the world. Right, we're going to go for that there, and we want to continue this onto the other side. I've not even been thinking about the other side yet. At least with large grid, it seems like I'm kind of doing the armor as I'm doing the actual components of the build. So unlike the last stream that I did, oh dear, that's going to go fuel critical in a minute. Let's go grab some more hydrogen. Oh, there we go. Ow. So hydrogen. We'll want small hydrogen tank number 3. Fill those up like that. Very nice. Very nice. PvE is like really good to gather resources, and then Reavers come along. So I've definitely not encountered any Reavers yet. Oh well, as far as I'm aware. There's been no Reavers. I've just had the assertive cargo ships and space pirates, I think, have been the only enemies that have come over in my direction, and it's not been too bad. I've had 2 drones attack me, and they were taken out relatively quickly. And both times I wasn't given any kind of warning whatsoever. They just suddenly they were there. Like, one happened earlier on in this stream. This one over here, which, yeah, it's definitely seen better days. It's definitely turned off now, though. I should really scrap that for parts. Really scrap that for parts. But yeah, so turrets on this. So someone recommends having turrets on this. Okay, I probably will put some turrets on this then. Because I don't want this to get broken. I don't want this to get shot up and destroyed by angry pirate men, or space pirates, or assertive pirates, or whatever there are. No, I don't. Definitely not. But I think... yeah, I think I am going to end the stream here, just because, I mean, I've got a fair bit of this done. I've got all of the basic components, or at least them laid out. I think I need to go ice mining, which really isn't going to be interesting to watch whatsoever. And I'm also very tired and in pain, so I think I'm kind of like dragging off with my sentences a bit, because my teeth really hurt. I did mention slightly earlier on that I went to see the dentist as an emergency today. Basically, my wisdom teeth have come through and they have shattered, which has kind of caused me a great deal of pain. So I'm starting to hurt a bit more again, and I want to go take some ibuprofen, and I want to go lie down in bed. It is almost midnight at my time anyway, so it's been a while. But then... yeah, so thank you everyone for coming along to the stream anyway, and at least I got half of this build done. I'm not sure if for the stream that I'll do next Friday, if I'll save this build and finish working on that next Friday, and I'll do bits for the episode that I'm going to be doing around building this, or if I'll build this in my own time and maybe do something else on the stream next Friday. I've not decided yet. I've really not decided what I want to do. There's a few ideas that I've got that I would quite like to do. But stream tomorrow, it's going to be me and Alicea again. Alicea is going to be playing Kerbal Space Program for the first time, which is going to be really cool. And I'm going to be trying to teach her. So we'll be both sat in this room and I'll be trying to teach her as she plays stock KSP for the first time ever. And then yet once again on... Oh, arrow keys move you around. Once again on Monday will be probably coming home because I did a Kerbal Gets Real stream last Monday. So I reckon Monday will be coming home. But anyway, thank you for watching. And yeah, shame I couldn't get it all done, but like I said, I do hurt a little bit, and I kind of want to go lie down. So yes, it's been good. Got some of it done, got most of it done, but I have been Carnasa, and I will see you all later.